everyone. So today, let us try to understand what actually are the emerging trends in cybersecurity. So, as we know, yes, cybersecurity is exponentially increasing, right? Their technology, we have been enhancing so many new technologies under cybersecurity. So, under that, we have seen cloud security, and especially we have artificial intelligence and machine learning, right? So, these two technologies, especially, they are being used. Actually, AI is the future of cybersecurity. They can analyze vast amount of data in order to identify patterns and detect anomalies, or if they want to automate responses to cyber threats. Okay. When it comes to cloud security, as more business migrate to the cloud, what's happening is we need to secure our cloud environments as well. So it has become a top priority for us. So same way, with the rise of ransomware attacks, definitely we need to check, we need to implement advanced threat protection solutions in order to prevent and mitigate these ransomware attacks. So let us try to understand and let us try to discuss the key trends of cybersecurity, and that is mobile security, IoT, blockchain security. Yes. So when it comes to IoT security, so let's try to understand what is IoT security, and further also, you know, we have mobile security and their awareness, everything in detail. Before that, let us try to launch my note and explain you here. So here we have IoT security. IoT security, it is based on cyber security strategy. Okay. If we want to defend against cyber attacks for IoT devices and whatever the vulnerable networks they are linked to, so we need to maintain IoT security here. Okay. So here, there is no built-in security on IoT devices. Okay. So IoT devices even we are using in today's life. It may be a smartwatch, all wearable devices, as you can see, our AC, air conditioning system, CCTV, smart, TV, cameras, CCTV cameras, right? Have you seen? You have seen so many IoT devices, right? So there is no built-in security on IoT devices. So as IoT devices behave without being noticed by traditional cybersecurity systems that transport data over the internet. If they are if they are transferring data over the internet in an unencrypted manner, that is what the problem is. In an unencrypted manner, then there is a need of IoT security. It is necessary. IoT security is necessary to assist in avoiding data breaches here. Okay. So let us try to understand what technology is this, what is IoT security area, where it actually focusing on in detail. So when it comes to IoT security, is the area which is particularly focusing on protecting connected devices, protecting connected devices and networks in IoT. So the act of protecting these devices and making sure that they don't bring risks into the network is nothing but IoT security here. Okay. So yes, as we know, attacks, they used to occur, right? And it may be under organization to anything which is linked to our network, there can be a risk, there can be attack. So from the Internet of Things devices, right? From the IoT devices, attacker may utilize what? Remote access. Through these devices, he tries to utilize remote access. Why is he utilizing remote access here? In order to steal data. Okay, by using variety of strategies, including credential theft and vulnerability exploitation, he tries to steal data and he tries to steal sensitive information with respect to organization. Okay. And let us try to understand how actually this IoT security work. How does this IoT security work? The first is IoT devices are the devices that can store data, all right? That too by connecting to the cloud, which is very much important. Yes. And the second is, so here always they need a special set of cyber security, they need a special set of cyber security guidelines. Okay. Why they need a special set of guidelines here? Because how they differ from other mobile devices, we need to know that. So yes, they differ. They lack the benefit of built-in security guidelines, which is seen in mobile OS like iOS and Android. So what we need to set a special cybersecurity guidelines under them. And as we know, lots of informations are getting stored under cloud, right? Our sensitive informations are getting stored under cloud, right? So if an attacker manages to get the access to the user's account, it might be exploited for identity theft or privacy invention. So what? We need to maintain this. So although there is not a single solution for IoT security, so cybersecurity experts, they have made it their mission, okay, in order to inform manufacturers and developers about what? About secure coding practices. Okay. And they have also mentioned, about, how to strengthen cloud activity defenses. Cloud activity defenses. Then only we can enhance this IoT security. So now let us try to understand the importance of IoT security here. Importance of IoT security. So first thing is, as we know, cyber attacks are, it's been every day, for every 39 seconds, we can have an attack. So it's rising, it's exponentially increasing. Cyber attacks, it's continual concern, right? Yes, our cyber attacks it's a continual concern because of the unusual way that IoT devices have been manufactured, guys, okay? And there is an enormous volume of data they process. So there is an importance of IoT security. Second thing, IoT security is necessary because, we used to have that in our organization. We used to work with, there will be a large complicated network infrastructure we used to have. Through industrial control system and IoT devices, they're going to steal our information. So there is a need of IoT security. Strong IoT security is desperately needed. Why so? Because we need to, so many irregular threat of vulnerabilities can be seen, right? So many vulnerabilities we have seen, so many data breaches can be enhanced. So what strong IoT security is needed, is must. So here we need to check for this, then only we can strengthen our organization. When it comes to challenges, let me just help you here. Yes. So challenges in IoT security. Let me just start with challenges in IoT security. So here we have, first thing is lack of industry foresight. Okay. So, certain sectors, their products, sometimes they have undergone digital challenges at the same rate as organization. So, in an attempt to increase productivity, and save costs. The healthcare sectors, they have broadened their range of IoT devices. Okay. And second thing, lack of encryption. So majority of network traffic coming from IoT devices is not encrypted, okay, which raises the risk of data breaches. And also the security concerns. By making sure every device is encrypted and secure, these risks may be averted. And then we also have multiple connected devices. The third, multiple connected devices. So when it comes to this, nowadays, majority of homes have several link devices. So the disadvantages of these is, of use is that all linked devices within the same home will malfunction if one item malfunctions due to a security misconfiguration. We have to check this also. So what? Not every IoT device has processing capacity. Okay. So they need to include some complex firewalls or antivirus programs. Some devices can hardly connect to other devices at all. Okay. So these are all some of the challenges in IoT security. So now let us focus on the very important topic, how to secure IoT devices here. Okay. So let's focus on this thing. Let me just open with the next page here. So when it comes to securing IoT devices, so here what happens is, yes, let me just launch the new page and help you with the heading. How to secure IoT devices. When it comes to how to secure IoT devices, it's a very important topic. We'll have to discuss about this. So under this, we need to check, okay, DNS filtering. So here, let me just explain you the steps of securing IoT devices. Under that, we have DNS filtering, okay, using DNS. Okay. Why we use DNS here? Using this DNS, we can restrict harmful websites, which is nothing but DNS filtering. When DNS filtering is added to the network, including IoT devices, it just stop, such devices connecting to domains and which are not authorized. Okay. And when it comes to other thing, it's encryption. If you want to secure your IoT devices, please make sure whatever the data is getting transferred, it has to be encrypted. Without encryption, data transfers between IoT devices are susceptible to on-path and external attackers while traveling over the network. Okay. So considering these encryptions as a means of protecting a letter contents. Okay. When it comes to a device authentication, so here IoT devices are connected to servers and other network devices and one another. All connected devices must undergo authentication in order to prevent unwanted inputs and requests from third parties here. Okay. Fourth, finally, we have as security of credentials. So IoT device admin credentials must be updated. It's recommended to avoid sharing login credentials between various apps and devices. Instead, every device should have its password. If doing so, we can, whatever the credential-based attacks, they are less likely can happen. Okay. And the very important is tools to secure IoT devices here is, first thing we have a ForSecure or Scout platform. So this platform protects and ensures on a network, you know, if all the respective devices, managed and unmanaged devices, including IoT, OT, whether they are following the zero trust principles or not. Secondly, we have Microsoft Defender for IoT. Third, we have a tool called Assembly. It's a complete IoT security platform which focuses on medical as well as laboratory equipment. We also have AWS IoT Device Defender. So it's security management service. So the Defender allows administrators, to authorize security measures that such as authentication and permission. So conclusion is in this video, we just learned about IoT security. So overall IoT security, it's based on the cybersecurity strategy, to defend against cyber attacks for IoT devices and the suspectable networks they are linked to. And there is no built-in security on IoT devices, which has to be implemented. Okay. And very important question is, how can IoT be used in security? Yeah. So encrypting data transfers from IoT devices that benefits an organization in order to focus on data integrity, authentication, as well as, we should educate the senders, receivers by creating awareness there. Thank you so much.